Good afternoon. How are you? I'm going to be doing a series of videos, probably 2 or 3 videos, testing out foundations to see how they perform for the party season, stroke long time wear, for people who have very oily skin. And when I say oily skin, I mean really oily skin. So today I am featuring the Becca foundation. It's the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Creme. This is the foundation I'm featuring today, and I'm going to be using it with the Becca Evermatte Poreless Perfector, which is a primer. So these are the two I'm using, the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream and the Becca Evermatte Poreless Perfector, which I'll be using as the primer. So as you know, I have extremely oily skin. I normally break out with oils within an hour of wearing any foundation, so I need to have something that's going to last me for a good at least 6 hours during a night out. So this is what I want to do. I just want to do a series, maybe 2 or 3 videos of just foundations that claim long wear, will give full coverage, natural coverage I'm hoping as well, not cakey coverage. So let's read a little bit about the Becca foundation, this Ultimate Coverage Foundation. What does it say? So let's have a look. Looking at the website, so the foundation costs $44 currently in the US, and it costs £34 in the UK. It comes in 20 shades. Hope you can see that. In 20 shades. The description of the product, let's have a look. It says it's got 22% water, suitable for all skin types, flexible wear, and it's oil free. It says it has 21% pure pigment, completely conceals imperfections, redness, hyperpigmentation, uneven texture, and it has proven 24-hour wear, transfer resistant and water resistant. There you go, that's the claims it makes, and that's the kind of foundation I want to be wearing. I have to admit, I tend to find that foundations that claim sort of long wear on me probably give me 6 hours. So I'm only going to be wearing this for about 3-4 hours today. That usually gives me an idea of how a foundation is going to perform on me anyway. So I'll be looking at the oil control. I'll be looking at the performance to see if it does keep intact on my skin, so it doesn't split or melt on my skin, and just looking at basically the shade collection as well. So I'm looking at the 3 things. On the shade selection, it already looks pretty good. So 20 shades, that's pretty good, from very fair to pretty dark. The colour I've got is Mink, and that's the 4th one in on the darkest shade. So that means there's 3 more darker than the colour I've got. So that's pretty good already. So shall we start? So I'm going to start first with the Evermatte Poreless Primer. Let's put that on first. I've already cleansed my skin and moisturised it as per normal. So I've cleansed it with the, what did I cleanse it with? The Decleor, it's a oil micellar oil cleanser, water cleanser thing. And I use my usual Lancome Energie de Vie moisturiser. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this on. So it's quite a creamy product. It's white. So that's how much I'm going to put on. Dot this on my face. Concentrate on the really oily area, which is everywhere, really. Okay. So that's the primer put on. I'm now going to put on my concealer, which is the Nars Creamy Radiance Concealer in colour Dark 1. Okay, let's go in with the foundation. So it has a pump dispenser. The colour is Mink. I'm going to try, whoops, dear me. You can see I haven't used this for a while. I'm just going to, I think that's about one pump. Right, so that's one pump. I'm just going to do half of my face first because I heard that it dries quite quickly. Okay, that's one layer. I'll do another pump. I think I'm actually running out of this stuff. Okay, that's one pump. I'm going to do the second side now. Applies really easily, as you can see, and it's actually a really good colour match. Look at that. So if you look at my face and then look at my neck, it's a really good colour match. I'm going to do one more pump because I'd probably do this for a daytime look, but this is supposed to be an evening test, so I'm just going to do one more pump, and that's going to cover, I'm going to use this pump to do the whole face, but I mean it has already covered all my blemishes, so it looks quite good already. So I'm hoping this extra pump is not going to make me look cakey, but that's what I'm here to do today, to test it all out. Okay, so that's the foundation applied. I say it's a really good colour match. What do you think? Okay, so I'm going to do the rest of my makeup off camera and I'll get back to you soon. Alright? Hi, I'm back. Makeup is all done. So I'm going to be testing this foundation for the next 3 hours, 4 hours, just to see how this foundation performs on very oily skin. And not forgetting that the aim of this review is to see how this foundation will perform on a night out, you know, during party season, to see if it will control the oil breakthrough and to see what the performance would be like. Okay, so I will see you in a few hours. Take care. Bye. Hi there, I'm just going to do the update now on how this foundation has performed today. So the foundation I was testing today for the party season was the Becca Ultimate Coverage Cream Foundation. I've got it in the colour Mink and it comes like this. It's a 1.1 fluid ounce bottle, so 1 fluid ounce 30ml bottle with a pump. And the primer I wore with it was the Becca Evermatte Poreless primer. Okay, so these are the products I tested out today. So how have I done? Okay, I only wore the foundation for, what, say 4 hours today? It's about just over 4 hours, I would say I was wearing it for. And I'm only wearing it for a short time today because it's getting dark earlier now. So I wanted to test everything in daylight so you could get a really good look. I have got a ring light, I just haven't set it up as yet, so I need to just get that set up. But back to this. So how have this done? So I bought the colour Mink. If you can see, the colour has changed a little bit from how it looked this morning. So it has oxidised, it's a bit darker, but it still looks good in my opinion. It still matches my skin, it's still giving me full coverage. There has been some oil breakthrough, and I literally just blotted it a moment ago with tissue, and that's how it looked on the tissue. So there's a bit of transfer, bit of oil, well, not too much, so I'm not too concerned about that. And again, if I was going to be going out during the evening, you know, party season, there's no way I'd go out without blotting papers or a blotting powder of some sort, you know, or just a face powder, just to powder my nose, as they say. So I would say for oil control, oil did break through, even though it claims 24-hour wear, which usually implies a matte finish. For oil control, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I think that's fair. For performance, I am going to give this foundation a 8, and the reason why I'm going to give it an 8 is because yes, it's giving me full coverage, which is not something I'm particularly comfortable with, but that's my taste. I normally like to wear medium coverage foundation, but it doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel cakey and heavy on my face at all, and it has settled down quite well. So that goes towards the score. It hasn't separated, it hasn't melted on my face at all. As you can see, all my blemishes are still covered up. Okay, full coverage. It's going to give long wear, it's just that you do need to blot. So for that reason, I'm going to give it an 8. I think my big issue with this is the price. It's $44, so it's a high-end foundation, but most of Becca products are quite high-end. So it's $44 and it's £34 in the UK. So 44 US dollars, I should say, and £34 in the UK. So that is a high-end foundation. Then if I compare it to products like Estee Lauder Double Wear, to Clinique Silk Balance, or Beyond Perfected Balance I think it's called, and CoverGirl Queen Foundation, which is a 3-in-1. Those are all products that are same sort of consistency, same good colour range, you know, long wearing, but they're half the price. In the UK they're about £23. Okay, right, sorry about that, I had to take that phone call. So just to go over everything, so yes, foundation has worked really well, good coverage, oil breakthrough though, so I'm not happy about that. Coverage was good. Okay, accidental phone call. So yeah, coverage is really good. Colour has oxidized, but the colour was very good. There's been some oil breakthrough, it hasn't separated, but the price is quite expensive, £34 or $44 in the US. That's an expensive product. And again, as I said, if you compare to products like Estee Lauder Double Wear, the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Balance, something or another, Clinique Silk Balance, CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundation, all of those are much cheaper, and they perform just as well, and they've all got good colour ranges. So I would think twice about buying this. Depends if you like high-end or drugstore, depends on what you want. But you know, overall this is an 8 out of 10. I can't give it any higher than that because of the reasons I've given before. So if this has been useful to you, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I will be doing some other foundations again for the party season, so we'll see how we go. Alright, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye.